Hello everyone and welcome back to MomWise. My name is Gabrielle and today I am going to do my review of HelloFresh. This recipe here that I received is the black bean quesadilla. And in the bag you have all of these ingredients that they provided for the meal. You have some taco seasoning and then also your Monterey Jack cheese, some other cheeses, as well as some black beans, a pepper, tomato, some guacamole, lime, sour cream, and also there's the green onion, scallions, and a couple tortillas. In the box, it came with instructions as well, and the first step to this dish is to wash all of the produce, and then you're going to want to start dicing everything up, such as your green onion. Now this you're going to separate into two different piles, and then you are going to start dicing the other ingredients such as the pepper and the tomato. I thought that this was pretty cool. Like, I got this box given to me as a gift from one of my clients. They had like a promotional thing that they used and they sent me the deal, I guess you'd say. It's like, you know, I got an email for it and then I got to choose 3 meals and it was all practically for free. I only paid like $1 for mine. But the thing is like they do automatically sign you up for a subscription service, so you're gonna want to like cancel that if you don't want to continue the services that they offer. And so like this is pretty simple. Like overall I found that the dishes were really good. They tasted really good and healthy. The produce was really fresh and it was really easy. Like everything comes prepared in their own individual bags. There's like no measuring spices. There's no going to the grocery store. Like everything is there that you need. And considering the prices, like if you're gonna go out to eat and like get some fast food or in a restaurant, this kind of is like a nicer way to like get the same kind of food and also make it fun, like for the family to cook together or even just to have like a sit down dinner at the table. So really grateful that my client gave this to me because like I really am going to like recommend this to a lot of other people and recommending it to you guys because I honestly will get this again because I truly loved it. And this part here, you're going to want to like take the lime and take the zest off of it, just kind of zest it up a little bit here on the grinder. And after you do that, you're going to like want to take your lime and cut it into 4s. I didn't get any meals for like this box. I didn't get any meals with any meat because like I'm trying not to eat meat. But overall, I mean like the portion was pretty much like individually, like this quesadilla, it really filled me up. Like the beans and everything, the guacamole mixture, it really went well together. It was really good. So definitely giving it kudos there. And so the next step that we have here, we're going to open the can of beans, and the instruction says like not to rinse them. You just like dump the whole can in, and then you're going to put it on some medium heat. So I put it on the 5 setting on my stove, and from there you can take the seasoning packet and add that. I also added some pepper to this as well. So I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit. I would say about 3 to 5 minutes. You're gonna let it simmer. And while that is simmering, I am going to put some vegetable oil in a frying pan, add some pepper for some seasoning, and after that you can add your peppers and your scallions into the frying pan. And according to the directions on here, you're going to want to cook the scallions and the pepper for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you are going to transfer them onto a plate. I personally wanted to cook my peppers a little bit longer, so me personally, I cooked them for about 3 minutes until they were like golden brown. Like kind of just like crispy on the edges. And if you guys were wondering, this isn't a sponsored video. I did receive this from my client as a gift, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I thought of HelloFresh in general. I wouldn't be opposed to getting sponsored for them because like I definitely would just love to get this again, but if not, then I'm just going to order the boxes myself, just because it was so easy and so simple. So as you can see here, I am getting the salsa creamy guacamole mixture together, and in here it just said to use the guacamole mix, which was prepared in its own separate bag, and then also the tomatoes, the leftover green onions, and like a quarter of the lime. You want to use that for zesting. And just put the guacamole in the bowl, and here's the sour cream. It's already prepared. This was like a little bit difficult to open just because like I just like used the lime, and my fingers were like had like a little bit of the lime juice on it, so yeah, maybe like keep some sort of like pair of shears or scissors handy while you're doing this dish. And just grab like a spoon and mix it all together. And while I'm doing this, like I was letting the peppers kind of like simmer on the stove. And here's the beans, they're all done. Now in the directions it states to mash them up, but I personally just kind of grabbed like a strainer, a spoon, and kind of just put them on the burrito as they were, because that's just my personal preference on how I wanted them. Alright, as you guys can see, the peppers are nice and cooked, pretty well done. Not too like cooked, but still kind of firm on the inside. And you're just going to want to plate these so that way when you are ready, you can build your quesadilla. There was a little bit of oil left in this pan, so I just ended up grabbing one of the tortillas and setting it in the same pan with the leftover oil, and kind of toasted it on one side a little bit. And here's the beans. Put some on there, just right in the pan. And then from there, you can grab some of your peppers and plate that. And after your peppers, it states to put the guacamole mixture in, and then also add your cheeses. So, like for this dish as a whole, like it was really good. It tasted really yummy, and like it filled me up. Definitely was, a very good serving size for what it was as far as the price goes. And I will certainly be getting another box of this, as I said before. I recommend it to anybody that's watching. It's well worth the price. I do have a link below I'm going to put in the description. That's my personal link that you can get $40 off your first box. So if anybody is interested in getting their own HelloFresh box, you can use my link to get like a little discount. And for this, yeah, you're just gonna want to like toast both sides, kind of get it warm enough so that the cheese melts. I would say maybe like a minute on each side. And then you're just gonna remove that from the pan, put it on a plate, use like a pizza cutter and cut it in half, and that's pretty much it. That's how simple and easy this dish is. The instruction says that it takes 25 minutes, but with all of my recording time, I believe it only took like 20 minutes. So it's fairly easy and fast to cook. Really simple, and as a mom with a newborn, it was great. So thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more.